the jasmine's in bloom. Ah! It's been a great day. It's been a great day. Got a lot accomplished. What a great day. What's the day? The 12th? What a great day. September 12th, 2024. It was a great day. A fantastic day. An incredible day. Got the brakes fixed, got a brand new seat. Went and talked to the dog groomer around the corner, found out how much it'll cost to get the nails clipped, give them a bath, and get them groomed. Which they don't need much grooming, they got short hair, but. Yeah, I'm probably going to take Marshall to the vet. I gotta buy them pills tomorrow for these fucking fleas. Get these fleas off of them. $32 pills, bro. It's crazy. Trying to get Junie to debate, but nah. He keeps telling me that the Haitians are not eating the pets, eating the geese, eating the ducks, but I've seen a lot of evidence to support it. So his evidence is the mayor or the governor or something, or that the mayor of the town or some shit said it wasn't happening. I don't know, man. I believe the residents over the mayor, brother. I believe the people over the government, brother. The government has an incentive to lie to me about this. The people don't. Why? What do the people have to gain by lying about this? It's such a crazy thing to make up, too. It's such a crazy thing. Why would you make something like that up? So I tend to believe it. I've seen plenty of evidence, so I'm leaning towards it being true, but I'm open to it being debunked. But he said that it's already been debunked. And that's ridiculous. Like the way he needs to humble himself a little bit. Stop with the arrogance. We already debunked that, man. I don't even know why you're talking about it. Well, first of all, you haven't debunked anything. So let's just knock that off. Nothing's been debunked. Just because you say it's been debunked don't mean, that's all these people need. A government official comes out and says it's not happening, and he goes, well, it's not happening. Bro, the government lies. That's all right when Trump wins, and I'm going to start doing that to him. I'm going to go, Trump said it's not true, so. And I believe the government, bro. I believe my president, bro. God damn. There's tons of evidence that Haitians eat stuff like this. And then the voodoo rituals. I brought up the voodoo stuff to Junie, and he acted like I was crazy, brother. This is what I mean. Like, it's a 38-year-old man, bro. He older than me. Now, me and him both know they do fucking voodoo rituals in Haiti, and they're into that. You can look that up, brother. That's just common knowledge, man. Come on, man. That's what I mean. Like, it's so boring talking to these people. Like, goddamn, they worse than trolls, bro. I've had more honest conversations with a goddamn troll than these people. They can't. I mean, they are unhinged. The lying, the bullshit. They act like you say crazy shit when you talk about reality. Yes, people in Haiti practice witchcraft and voodoo, bro. Watch a fucking documentary sometime. Learn something about other countries, bro. Damn. You people are fucking goofy. Dumb as a rock. Don't know nothing about the world. Naive like a child. Just like a little kid. And then want to lecture me about shit. This gay ass vape. I mean, it gets you stoned, but it's lame, quite frankly. Not the same as a blunt. I had more important things to use my money on today, though. Had to get the bike fixed. I did. Got my brakes and my seat fixed. Got a brand new seat on it. My brakes work perfectly now. So much better. Only cost me like $30. It cost me like $29 to fix all that. Sevens at the end of that. 3 sevens. If you don't know how to spell Smokeydogg at this point, I question what the fuck you're even doing here. What's wrong with you? Something wrong with you. That's what I mean, bro. You got that car, and it's nice. I mean, you get places faster than me. You don't got to worry about the elements. If it's raining, none of that shit matters. You know, you're in a car, got AC and shit. But man, when it fucks up, when that car fucks up, first of all, you're paying car insurance, you're paying gasoline, and maybe you got a car payment. I don't know, but and don't you have to pay like taxes on the car every year or some shit like that? There's a lot you have to do with the car. Every month, there's these payments you got to make. If anything, you got gas and insurance. You got to have that. And the gas is ridiculous. And the insurance, for what I was paying when I had the car, was ridiculous. So I spend $200 a month on this bike. That's it. $200 a month. And when something's wrong with it, like if I get a flat tire, it costs me like $35 to fix that tire. It costs me $12 to get my brakes fixed. It cost me $17 to get a new seat put on it. The seat he put on it is more comfortable than the one I had. So it's a better seat. I'm going to go get that $40 seat, though, eventually. Probably not this week, but maybe next week. Because, man, that seat was extra wide. It felt so nice. I put it against my ass in the store to feel it. Felt amazing. Fit perfectly, that fucking seat. It was extra nice and wide. He had a lot of room to sit. I'm probably going to end up getting that and having him put that on it. They had some seats in the back that they'll sell you for a lot cheaper. So I got it for $17. He said my brakes weren't even wired up correctly. That makes me question everything on the bike. Like, is the bike slowing down because the battery's going out? Or is it slowing down because it's not even fucking wired up right? No telling what these idiots have done. And my wires were messed up. He had some. I mean, he had all the equipment in there. He put it in some machine. He was like hitting it with a hammer and shit. They work perfectly though. It's incredible the difference. And the seat, I could actually sit on the motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna take it down there again and have him look at it, see if he can figure out why. I need to know exactly why it's not going as fast as it used to go. Before I pay for something to fix the problem, I don't even know what the problem is. If it's the battery, then we got to figure out how to get a new battery. First, we got to get the key to take the battery off and put a new one on. But it might have something to do with the gears. I think it has something to do with my gears. I think when I wrecked that first time, it fucked my gears up. I swear it did something. Then again, it's been slowing down. It's got to be the battery. Hell, it was going 15. Now it's going like 10. Top speed 10. Still faster than walking or riding a regular bike, but it used to go like 30. So what the fuck? Gotta get that fixed. Like, everyone tells me to get a car, but it's like, nah, man, I'm good. What are you gonna? And they everything they say is it's just soft bullshit. Like, well, what about winter when it's cold? Well, I'll get a nice jacket and a nice pair of pants and gloves and shit. I'll get a helmet that goes over my entire head and has a face shield over it, so I don't even feel the wind hit me in the face. What's so hard about this? You think I ain't rode bikes and walked through the winter? Come on, man. What if it snows? What if it rains? Well, I'll leave extra early that day and I'll walk to work. I'll just walk. By the way, the bike's got big tires on it, so I can probably go through snow and shit if it ain't that deep. All these soft reasons to get an expensive car. Bro, I'm gonna make like between $400 to $600 every paycheck. I don't want to spend like half my money a month on a fucking vehicle. I'm not a soft person. I'm a tough son of a bitch. I'm not afraid to ride a bike. I want to save the money. I'd rather have more money in my pocket so I can go out to the movies and do things. Live life. If all my life is and all my money goes to just getting to work, that's crazy, bro. That's insane to think about, that I'm going to work this job and I'm going to spend. I mean, car insurance is going to be like at least $200 plus a month, easily. Gasoline. I mean, I'm going to be doing 20-mile round trip commute every single fucking day. That's going to add up on the gasoline. I'm going to say I'm at least going to spend $100 a week on gas. We're looking at $600, bro. $600 fucking dollars. And that's not even factoring in the car payment, because I ain't got money to buy a car outright. I'm going to have to get a car payment. Fuck all of that. I can pay $200 a month for this bike, and that's all I have to spend on it. I have to spend no more than $200 a month. And that's my transportation to go anywhere I want to go. To the gym, to the fucking job, go get something to eat. Simple. Now you think spending almost $1,000 a month is worth not being a little cold in the morning? Come on, you fucking fag. Man up. Yeah, I'm going to spend about $1,000 a month, but I want it so I'll be warm on the way to work when it's December. I want to be warm. Nah, man. I'll just wear like 2 pairs of pants and, I'll just put some layers on. I've done it many times. It's nothing to me. Thinking I can save $1,000 a month? Oh, man, that's nice. That's nice. Think of all you can do with that money. You can do things that you really need to do with it. You guys it would do a lot of good in your life if you just toughen the fuck up a little bit. If you become a tougher man, a real man, and not be afraid of a little effort, you could save so much money. I mean, some of you work like 50 miles away. I get it. But those of you that don't work 5, 10 miles from your job, why not get rid of that car? Or why not drive it less, you know? Take the bike to work. That way you ain't got to spend all this gas. Save the car for when you need the car. Or sell the car. Get rid of the car. Get rid of all these things. Like if you don't have kids, and that's the thing, I got a girlfriend. I'm going to go do something with my kids. I go do it with her. She got a car. I don't need a car, bro. I don't need it. I'll be just fine without it. I've been doing just fine without it the last couple of months. I was spending, when I was doing Instacart, $400 plus a month car payment, $200 plus a month insurance, putting gas in it. My God. That's why I was broke all the time. Because I was making good money doing Instacart, but I was still broke all the time. I was making like $700 a week and still broke all the time because a lot of it was going into just the car. And I think back on it, just how dumb. That's just so dumb. Of course, you need a car to do Instacart. But what I'm doing, I don't need a car. I can just go there. They let me take the bike in and plug it in at work, so I don't even need a second battery. I just plug it in and go to work. By the time I get off, it's fully charged. Then I go home. Simple. Very, very simple. Now imagine if Trump wins and gets things under control and things go back to being a little bit cheaper. Man, it's going to be nice. I'm not going to have that expensive car, expensive bullshit insurance. I'm making good money at my job. Oh, it's going to be nice. Like, I'm going to see Beetlejuice 2 on Saturday. You know why I can do that? Because I don't have to give my entire check to a vehicle. I got to make my bike payment. And hell, I might keep that PS5 another week. I don't know. I ain't decided. I'm thinking about playing Rust. I don't know. I want to play Rust. I don't know. I don't have no hotspot right now, but in a few days I will. Oh, they're not going to cut my phone off. I got that dealt with. Yeah, but I'm not that old. And that's the thing about being old, getting older. Exercise is good for you. It keeps you young. Plus, I'm on an e-bike. So I got a motor. It's not like that I'm fucking... It's not like pedaling a real bike where you're 10 miles on a real bike's a workout. This is nothing. And hell, I got a throttle. I don't even have to pedal it if I don't want to. I can just go... I haven't even been pedaling it all week because the seat's been fucked up. It's making it hard to pedal. Now my seat's fixed so I can pedal it. I'm in great shape, so it don't bother me. Saving the money is nice. Dude, there were times, I mean, there was a weekend, every weekend, one weekend out of every month, I had to spend grinding to pay for that car. And it's just dumb, man. That's dumb. No thanks. I'm gonna stick with the bike. I'm gonna have a rack put on the back of it. I'm gonna have everything that's fucked up on it fixed, and I'm just gonna keep paying the 50. I'll just keep paying that 50 until it's paid off. It may take a year or so, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'll just keep paying that 50, and anything that goes wrong with it, I'll just fix it out of my own pocket. I'll take it down to that guy because at least it'll get fixed. Don't even cost that much money. We'll have a rack put on the back, and we'll get a basket on the front. They got all kinds of shit down there. I'm going to get some saddlebags on the side of it. Eventually, I'm gonna get that bigger seat, but I'll ride with what I got for right now. It ain't that bad. I can also get like a shield put on the front of it that blocks the wind from hitting me. There's my dad. That's what my dad got on his motorcycle because he rode it year round. So he got like a big glass shield on the front of it, and that blocks that wind from hitting you right in the face while you're riding it. Helps during the winter. A lot of it's that cold wind, man. But if you got a winter suit, which they sell, you can buy one, and you can put it on over your clothes, and it blocks all that cold air, all that wind. It's designed for that. And a motorcycle go a lot faster than a bike. So if you buy this shit for the bike, you'll be good to go. They got rain suits. I used to ride to work on my dad's bike every day. We worked for a year together, and we ride the bike everywhere. And when it rained, we'd put the rain suit on and go to work. I was raised not to be a pussy like y'all, so my dad was a tough son of a bitch. My dad rode a fucking motorcycle through rain, snow, sleet, 100 degrees, did not matter. So I know everything you need to do shit like that. I've done it. It's in my blood, sir. It's in my nature to ride a bike. You know why my dad rode a bike? Because it was cheap on gas and shit. Now cheap bikes are for gas. It's nice. But I really want to know one of them moped. No insurance. You can ride it on the road. It's nice. And it's real cheap on gas. $2 for each tank of it. You can ride on it for days. I got a pair of gloves. I'm gonna get some warmer shit though. I got time. It ain't that. It's cold in the morning. It'd be like, it was 49 degrees the other day, but I just wear 2 pairs of pants. First of all, I work in a cooler all day, so I dress warm anyway because I'm in a cooler most of the day. Because you can stock a lot of stuff inside that cooler, so I spend a lot of time in that cooler. Only time I leave is when I gotta go stock shit that I can't stock from the inside. God, I just know I'm going to go in there tomorrow to a mess because I didn't work today. Hell, you got to take a day off at some point. I just know they didn't finish. I know they got a truck today, and I know they didn't finish it. Just know it. That's why they had. I've already figured out everything. I know why they had all that backstop. They don't get their trucks done. They just can't get them done. They get one every day, and they can't get them done. They're not fast enough. I've been getting them done, though. They've been getting them done now because I'm there. I'm fast. So I get the shit done. Dude, I ran the entire frozen truck and finished their dairy truck the other day by myself. They pulled me over to frozen. The dude was like, sorry, I don't have nobody to run it. I'm like, I know, it's fine. I ran the entire truck. It was like 3 pallets. Ran the entire goddamn thing. Then I had 2 hours left. I went back over to dairy and finished their truck. They had half a pallet left sitting in there. And I ran all that. Then I started running their backstop. You have to be fast at this. I mean, you just have to. That's what people don't get, man. This generation is just... They don't want to work. So when they go to work, I mean, they work, don't get me wrong. They stock, but, like, it's not... There's no pep in the step. There's no energy behind it. And that's why they get backed up. And then it just makes more work for... It just adds stress to you. You don't need it. You might as well go in there and get the job done. I wish people understood that if you go in there and get the job done and get everything running smooth, it makes your job easy. Like, you don't even feel like you're working because it's just easy. But when you half-ass it or you just kind of do the bare minimum, it's just more work. It's just, you got to listen to the boss bitch and complain. Who the fuck want to hear that shit? They ain't gonna bitch and complain nothing to me. Because my shit be getting done. And I better be scheduled 40 hours next week or I'm gonna say something. Put me over there a day in Frozen. I'll run the truck one of the day. I don't give a shit. I don't want my 40 a week. There's too much shit in there to do to not have me in there 40 hours a week. This 37 horse shit. Fuck all that. Give me my other 3 hours. If I secure 40, that's 500 plus a week. You go through a tough life. You get put in situations that you just got to deal with, and it is what it is. You gotta live a hard life. Look at Marshall sitting in that chair, fucking staring out the window. Look at Marshall. Reflecting on life. Look at you. Comfortable? I live a tough life. I used to do 8 miles a day on a regular bike. I had kids to take care of. I had no choice. So, an e-bike is it's easy. That's the thing about everything I'm doing right now. I've done it before, and it was a lot harder when I did it. Now it's really easy because, first of all, the job, I know how to do the job. I've done that before. And I did it by myself. I didn't have all these people to help. So, to me, it's not even work, really. I don't mind it. Day goes by quick. I know everything I need to do. I don't even really need to be trained. I just go in there and I know what to do. So to me, it really doesn't feel like a job, quite frankly. It just feels like I got to do it. I got to make money. It's not like I'm in there like, oh, this is hard. It's not hard at all to me. It's really easy to me. Like, I don't even want to leave. I'm like, because I just want to get it all done, because I know when I get it all done and have it set up properly, my job will be even easier. So I'm just like, I just want to stay. Like, give me like a 12-hour shift and just let me get all this lined out, and it will be good. The fact that I took today off, I'm telling you, I'm going to go in there tomorrow, and I'm going to notice some shit, and it's going to be annoying, and I'm going to have to clean it up. There needs to be a system, like, there needs to be, they got backstock, all right? Now, the backstock really needs to be ran every day. It's just there's so much of it, they don't have time. You get a truck every day. Well, you got to run the truck. Because the truck, majority of that's going to go to the shelf because it's new stuff that they got ordered because it was out of stock. But a lot of that backstock will go too. They just don't have enough time. What the answer is to have minimal backstock to where it's easy to run every day because there's so little of it. That's the answer. Problem is that's automated order. They don't even do their own orders, which I don't know how I feel about that. The managers seem to think as long as you get the backstock lined out properly and you do the counting properly, that the automated order will be perfect. I don't know about that. Honestly, I think if you let someone do an order and you let them pack the shelf, which I don't think they want to pack their shelves out because I think they want to have fresh products. You know what I mean? I don't think they want you to pack the shelf full of products. I think they like the idea. I think that's why they get a truck every day, because it's like, oh, we got new product. We put like a case on the shelf, and then by the time that case sells, got a new case the next day. But the problem with that is sometimes motherfuckers come in and buy the entire shelf, and then nobody else gets to buy anything. You really do need to pack the shit out. And if you packed everything out, then the trucks would get smaller and they'd be easier to stock, because you wouldn't be ordering the same shit every day. You don't need to order the same thing every day. Some of that shit ain't gonna sell every day, and some of it is gonna sell every single fucking day. You're gonna need to get some of it every day, like eggs and milk and shit like that. Tea be selling like crazy in there. There's a shelf of tea and 2 full displays of it. That's how much it sells. Now there needs to be a float in there filled with tea and juice. Juice sells good too. And you need to keep all your tea and juice on a float, U-boat, whatever the fuck y'all call it. And then you need to run that every day when you come in, just like you run milk and eggs. It's not hard. All that yogurt back stock is out of control. It's just like, where did that come from? What's going on, man? What is going on? And all that seasonal bullshit. Like, that one dude was right when he came in there the other day. He was talking. He was like, they need to build a display out of all this. And I was like, yeah, they do. Because it's seasonal. You need to get it the fuck out now. And yeah, you got a little section where you display it, but you need a big display so people notice it. And they're like, oh, these pumpkin cookies and shit. Yeah, I'm going to get some. Because now's the time when you're thinking about pumpkin spice and all that. You ain't going to be thinking about that 2 months from now. You're going to be sick of that shit. Now's the time to push it heavy on motherfuckers. Get it out the door. It ain't selling sitting in the fucking back. That's what I used to tell the managers at Food Line. It ain't selling back here. That's for damn sure. Ain't nobody noticed to see it back here. Get rid of this shit. I swear to God, you couldn't even walk in that cooler when I got there. Now you can see the floor. We had it so empty the other day, they were able to go in there and scrub the floor down. That nasty, dirty-ass floor got scrubbed completely clean. Now it's glistening white. That floor looks like it's voting for Trump, I tell you what. What that floor look like. And next week's going to be a clusterfuck. I never said that woman on video was a Haitian immigrant. Nice try. I know she's an American. We talked about that a couple hours ago. What I'm talking about is all the eyewitness videos, all the interviews. We got police reports. There's just a lot of evidence. The governor says it's going on. The attorney general says it's going on. But hey, I'm open to it being debunked. Like I said, I'm always open to being proven wrong. You just have to actually prove me wrong. And it helps if you focus on the things I actually say and not focus on nonsense. Because I'm not talking about, I know the video you're talking about. I'm not even talking about that. As I said the other day, when this story broke, I said, this is interesting. I don't know how true this is. I'm a very open-minded guy. Like I said, it's all documented. I do streams all the time. People know who I am. They know what I say. So I'm not, I don't really care about the fantasy y'all got about me. It's irrelevant to me. Y'all want to pretend I say things I don't? That's fine with me. Go ahead. But when you want to argue with me about it, you're going to have to argue with the actual stuff I'm talking about, not the fantasy you have. That's why y'all lose the arguments, because you argue with the fantasy in your head that isn't even me. The real me is an open-minded guy, and everybody knows that if you prove me wrong, I'll admit it. Everybody knows I just want to know what's true. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to push an agenda or a narrative. So if you have the evidence on your side and you can prove me wrong, then go ahead. But I'm not talking about the video. Well, I'm sure when the story first broke and I saw the video, I was like, "Oh, damn, look at this." But, when the evidence comes out that it's an American citizen and stuff like that, well, that's the evidence, and you change your mind if you're a normal person. As for the other videos of people talking about that they see people putting geese in the back of their car, and I heard that there's reports of pets missing. Like I said, this is something we all don't know the truth. We don't live there, but we're hearing this stuff from citizens that live there. So I just think everybody needs to keep an open mind and seek the truth and stop seeking to debunk or not. Just figure out what's real or not. Don't go into it going, I'm going to debunk it. Go into things going, I'm going to figure out the truth. That's how I go into things. I don't go into things seeking to debunk them. I go into things seeking to figure out what's real or not. Simple. Everybody's talking about this. All right, what's true and what's not true? What's really going on? Well, there's people going there doing interviews with the citizens, and a lot of citizens are saying their pets are coming up missing. They see people putting ducks in the back of the car at the park. The people are going to city council meetings saying this stuff. So is everybody making it up? You know what I mean? And why would they make it up? What a strange thing to make up, What a strange thing. So I tend to believe it's happening because, like I said, it's to me a weird thing. I think about this stuff logically, like, what a weird thing for people to make up. Like when they talk about these people can't drive and they're getting into wrecks. Okay, I can believe that. That's plausible. They're coming in there. There's 20,000 of them. They're getting benefits from the government. I can see that. Yeah, 100%. They're eating the pets. They're eating the geese and the ducks at the park. All right, that sounds a little crazy, but I'm open to seeing the evidence. And then I start to see the evidence, and I'm like, well, this is not concrete evidence, but it sure is piling up. There's smoke. I ain't seen the fire yet, but there's a lot of smoke coming off of something. Something going on here. And I just think you need to keep an open mind and try to get to the bottom of this. We should be wanting to know if it's true or not because it's crazy. I hope it's not true. But something's going on in that town. I get y'all don't have time to watch hours of streams. That's why you should ask me what I believe before you start. See, you go off into a fantasy based off a couple of tweets. You don't even know if I was trolling in those tweets. You don't even know what the purpose of said tweets were. You don't think about it, though. You're not like, well, is Smokey even serious with this tweet? I mean, Because in y'all's mind, I'm not a troll. That's your first mistake. You don't consider me a troll, so you take me super serious at everything I say. And sometimes I'm fucking around. Sometimes I'm riling people up. But I tend to believe this one. I tend to believe there's some truth to this. I certainly haven't seen it debunked yet, so everyone's saying they've debunked it. Come on now. You ain't debunked a thing. And I know enough about Haiti to know that they do eat animals and they do human sacrifice, or they do voodoo sacrifice rituals and shit with these animals. A woman found a pig head in the park. Yes, geese hunting is legal, but you don't go down to the park and kill the geese and the ducks that are living in the park. There's a difference. We talked about this last night. There is a whistleblower from ABC that's apparently about to come out with a sworn affidavit and say she was given the questions. So we'll see what happens with that. That's what I just read on Twitter. Yeah, another thing you got to realize, just because I tell you about things I'm seeing and hearing, doesn't mean I 100% believe them. Y'all got to grow up, man. Y'all got to learn what it's like to act like a grown-ass man. As a grown-ass man, you talk about things, you hear, man, I heard they're eating the pets. Well, this is something I heard. I don't know how true it is, but this is what I'm hearing. The fact that we can't talk about things unless we know it's 100% true is silly. Of course we can talk about what we're hearing. How are we going to find out if it's real or not if we don't even discuss it? It's called getting to the bottom of it. You gotta keep an open mind, man. And the government said it's not happening. That ain't evidence of shit, bro. If another one of you motherfuckers tells me, well, the government said it ain't happening, Smokey, and you try to act like that's some evidence of something, man, come on. Fuck's sake. The people of that town are saying it's happening. The government and the media are saying it's not happening. I believe the people over the government and the media. And if you can't understand why, you've been living under a goddamn rock for that last 8 years. You certainly ain't been watching my channel. You know eventually motherfuckers gonna start interviewing these Haitians. We're gonna get a video with some Haitian dude going, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll eat them geese. I'm hungry. What's the big deal? Like, I wake up every day and this story is not going away, and I see more and more evidence. Like, I'm not seeing it being debunked. I'm seeing more evidence. I'm seeing more shit that's making me go, there must be some truth to this. Like, everybody's saying it in every interview. They're walking around town just interviewing random people, and they're all like, yeah, I've seen them putting ducks in the back of the car, geese in the back of the car. Man said geese hunting is legal. Not at the city park, it ain't. Take your ass down to the park and shoot one of them swans swimming around the pond. Let me know how it goes for you. Come on now. If any of us did that, they'd put us in fucking prison. That's one of them goofy liberal arguments. We talked about that last night, the goofy liberal arguments. Dude, that's a typical liberal argument where it's like, they're hunting geese at the park. And then the dude's like, hunting geese is perfectly legal. Yeah, out in the fucking wilderness, bro, not down at the park. You don't... Oh, it's like Jesse Lee Peterson said. The ducks and the geese and the swans in the park are for show. They're for beauty. They're there so when you're walking through the park, you go, oh, look at the ducks. That's nice. Makes you feel good. It's not to kill them and eat them, bro. It's for beauty. Because it's called living in a civilized society. We have animals, you're just supposed to look at them. You're not supposed to hurt them. They're there to look at. To make the area nicer. They're not there to eat. There's a Chick-fil-A, bro. If you want some bird, go get a Chick-fil-A sandwich or something, man. It's a civilized society, man. Why do y'all want to live in some shithole third world fucking country? Why do y'all want to turn this country into a shithole? Import all these people that come from the poorest shithole countries. Yeah, they're going to live differently than us. And when you bring 20, 30,000 of them and put them in a community, why they don't need to assimilate. They're going to keep living the way they live in. And it's like that one dude said in Chicago. Eventually, here in a few years, there are going to be so many of them because they're going to have babies. These motherfuckers be having babies. So they're going to outnumber us. It's true. Black people are starting to see it. They're starting to see what white people have been trying to tell them all these years. It ain't just us that are going to be outnumbered. It's you too. You're not going to live the way these people live. And they're going to come here and they're going to have babies. One thing you got to realize about these foreigners, they have kids, bro. They have fucking children. They're not like us, all cucked out, not wanting to have sex with nobody. They have kids. I'm talking like 20, 30 kids. You see it. Go look at these other countries and the kids they be having. They believe in having children. So you start importing all of them, 10, 20, 30 years down the road, they're going to outnumber all of us. And they're going to vote, and they're going to change this country into what they want. Now, you a goddamn fool. You a fucking fool to go ahead and accept that because you don't want to seem racist. You're a fucking loser, bro. Call me racist all fucking day. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'd rather live in this country the way it's supposed to be. I don't want to live in some radically different country because we import all these people in and they change our country, which is exactly what is going to happen. It's already happening. What you're seeing out of these communities, that's what this whole country can turn into if you don't get these Democrats out of power. They're going to keep letting... Now we got gangs. We got these Venezuelan gangs. And liberals will say, well, we already had gangs. What kind of argument is that? What kind of argument is that shit? Well, we already had gangs, so what's a few more? Man, you sound insane, man. Like, we forgot all about the Venezuelan gangs taking over the apartment complexes. We ain't even talking about that no more because we got one crazy story after the next. Remember, they told us that wasn't happening either. It's happening. It's on video. So, I bet you they're eating the goddamn pets, bro. And I bet you we're about a week away from having that smoking gun evidence where everybody just shuts the fuck up and don't want to talk about this no more. Because it's crystal clear that it's happening. You'll know that this is proven when liberals stop fucking trying to debunk it. They'll just move on. Oh, the UK's fucked. They're getting taken over by Islam 100%. 100% getting taken over by Islam. They're done. Marshall! Marshall! Get in here. Marshall! Marshall! Watching your ass. Got my eyes on you. Sit right there for a minute. I got to eat. Marshall. Marshall, let's go. Don't even think about trying to dig a hole through that fence. Get your ass over here. Come on, Marshall. Come on. Molly, come on. Hard-headed ass dog. Oh, Junie wants to do a space. All right, let me get it set up. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter.